welcome back to my channel. My name is Charmaine. If this is your first time visiting, thanks so much for visiting. If this is not your first time visiting, thanks so much for coming back. I appreciate all the support that y'all have given me throughout these years. I try to answer your questions, but your girl been busy. I've been really busy doing different things. I'm in Arizona now, so I'm getting my life together. But I'm also crafting and trying to get these videos together and running my YouTube channel and running my Etsy stores. I have 2 of them. Check them out. The links are below. A Ray of Sunshine and Charminggal boutique. One is my children's boutique and the other one is my adult boutique. So your girl been busy. But if you have any questions, if you want to see any videos, please link them below. And I will go ahead and try to get those videos out. Just let me know what you want to see and I can get them out. I'm doing series now of different things to make money. Or if you don't want to make money, just as a hobby. I just did a video about how to make money with Cricut. If you don't want to make money with Cricut, you can still use your Cricut to make things for your family, okay? Today I'm going to tell you embroidery. All things embroidery. Embroidery is the bomb. Embroidery is a game changer. It's a lot of stuff going on. Then my next video will be all things DTF. So I did Cricut. Today I'm going to be doing embroidery. Next I can do DTF, and then the next one will be sublimation. So check these videos out. Stay tuned. So today I'm gonna let you know I have 4 embroidery machines, okay? But today I'm going to talk about 3 of them, okay? And I'm gonna show you each how it looks, how it looks when it's on, how the frame looks. I'm gonna show you everything you need to know about these machines, okay? And then I'll show you the materials you need to use to embroider. I've embroidered so many different things. I embroidered hoodies. I embroidered key fobs. I'm looking at my notes right here because I don't remember a lot of stuff that I've done. I've been doing this for so long. But I've embroidered patches, shirts, jackets, hats, key fobs, jean jackets. And also I have videos on telling you how to use Embroidering, which is the digitizing software, and also the software you use to upload your images to your machine. So I'm gonna tell you all about that today in this video, okay? I'm gonna also use the mighty hoops. Mighty hoops are the bomb. From my 6 needle machine that I have 2 1 needles and 1 6 needle and a 10 needle. I don't have my 10 needle right here with me. I have to get it shipped from Ohio, but I will be getting that soon. And that is from Macoma. And I'm also going to tell you the differences between the 3 machines, okay? And I also will tell you about how to do patches and applique, and what applique is if you don't know what that is, okay? Alrighty, so let's get started. First, I'm going to tell you the materials you can use, and then I'll tell you the machines, because you can use these materials on all 3 machines. And after I show you the materials, and then I'm also going to show you the things I've made with these machines, and then I'm going to show you the machines, because like I said, the things that I'm going to show you, if you can make these with all 3 machines, and then the material that we use and the instruments that we use them for all 3 machines. So let's get started. First of all, when you do embroidery, you need some stabilizer. Stabilizer is what basically holds your fabric on. Stabilizer is what you put under your fabric, okay, to make it stitch better, okay? You cannot embroider anything without a stabilizer. There's a lot of different stabilizers, and the main ones that I use is tearaway. So I'm gonna show you the tearaway. This is tearaway. It can come in rolls, and it can also come in sheets, okay? The tearaway is basically something, it's tearable. You can just tear it off instead of cutting it. So see how easy, it's like paper. You just tear it off of your images. So basically when I say tearaway, it's a stabilizer you put. I'm gonna show you how to hoop also today in this video, but I'm gonna just explain to you first what it is, okay? You basically put this on your hoop, and then you put your fabric on top of this, and then you put your whole hoop into the machine. And this basically stabilizes your fabric so your stitch will be stitched properly, okay? You use tearaway. I mean, people always have their own way of thinking. You can use tearaway on shirts if you want to. You can use cutaway on shirts, okay? But it's thin. So if you have like a really an image that has a lot of stitch to it, you want to use the cutaway because it's stronger and it'll keep that stitch together. And if you use tearaway, it might not stable. It might not it's not really stable. so you need some thicker, okay? But a lot of people use, it's your preference, okay? However you want to do it. But cutaway, I use a lot of cutaway on hoodies because hoodies are thick, okay? Hoodies are thick, so, but some people say if you don't, the thing is, if you don't tear it, you don't tear it if you wear it. So that means you don't use tearaway when if you wear the image. If you wear the clothing, you don't use tearaway. So people say that, but I use tearaway. So it's how you feel. Just start. If you want to embroider, start on different things and see how it works for you, okay? Because I use tearaway and I use cutaway. And then the cutaway. Here's my cutaway. The cutaway is what you cut. You can't tear this. See how it's not tearable. You can't tear it. Well, you can tear, but you got to really tear it really hard. So, but it's thick. It's very thick. It's not. It's thick. So I use this on my patches because you want your patches to be stable. I use this on my shirts too. I use this on like my key fobs or anything that I've done. I've done a lot of things. Like I said, when you can use this on anything that you do not care about seeing the back of it. So like if you're doing towels, I usually use tearaway for towels because you can tear it off. But you can use cutaway on towels too. It depends on how, because basically when you can't cut it off, when you cut it, you can still see something on the back. I'm gonna show you how that looks too on my shirts, okay, that I made. So cutaway, you can cut, but it doesn't matter what stabilizer you use, you're gonna still be able to see it. But you will see less of it if it's tearaway. You'll see less of it, okay? But the tearaway is thin, so just be mindful of what you're stitching, because if it's a deep, if it's a item with a lot of stitches, you don't want to use the tearaway because it might not, the stitch might not stitch right. It's not stable enough, like I said before, okay? So here's the cutaway, here's the tearaway. Like I said, the only thing difference between those is one you cut, one you tear, one is thick, one is thin, okay? And also there's also, it's another stabilizer, and it's called covers. This is called cover stitch. This is a stitch you put under the garment, but you don't stitch with this. Basically, what this is it's really soft. Okay, one side is like a it's like a glue on it, and the other side is really soft, like it feels like cotton, right? So what you do is when you're making clothing, like for babies or either for adults, but I don't use this for adult clothing. I use this for baby clothing. So if you have a baby shirt you're using and you don't want that cutaway to rub on their skin because their skin can get really irritated, you basically cut a piece of this and you cover the back of that image with this. I'm gonna show you that too, how it looks, okay? And this makes it so when the baby's skin feel this, they can feel the softness. But this hard part about here, right here, the hard part, well, it's like a scratchy part of it. You this is just the like the glue, and you basically iron this on the back of your shirt so it'll stick on there. So you use a heat press or you use iron so it can be able to stick on the back of the image or the stitching, okay, on the back of the stitching. So this is what you use this for. Like I said, it's called let me show you. Okay, and they have some more, and I got this from, where I get this from? I think it's called Gunho or something. I'll put it in the comments below. But it's another one called, it's another cover stitch you can use too. They got it at Joann's Fabric. So just if you go to Joann's Fabric, you can get something. It's called, I'll show you in a minute. Just one second. Here's another cover stitch. This one is called Tender Touch. And you can get this from Hobby Lobby or Joann's Fabrics. This is the same thing, but it's just more expensive at Joann's Fabrics. You can get this cheaper, okay? So they both the same. I use it the same. I just bought this because it's way more. But you get just a little bit, but it's still a last because you only put enough to cover up the back of the kids' shirts, and kids' shirts are so small. So it's basically, like I said, the iron on the back and then the soft part on the front. And this is for kids' shirts. Let me just show you what that says. Tender Touch. Okay. And it basically says it's a permanent iron-on cover a stitch or stabilizer. Okay. It's just an iron-on and you cover it up and you make it small enough for it to put on the fit on the back of the shirt. Okay. And then of course you need fabric, right? So you can use any fabric you want to use when you're embroidering. But my thing is to stay away from the stitch, stay away from the stretchy fabric. Even though you can still use stretchy fabric, but try to stay away from it because sometimes your image might, your stitch might stretch. But like I said, you can still use stretchable fabric. But you can use polyester, you can use cotton, you can sublimate you can also embroider blankets, towels, hats, whatever you want, jeans, sleeves on shirts. I've got videos on all that. Okay, so check those videos out. So like I said, hoodies, but if you're just like when to embroider on jean jackets, I have a video on show you how to do jean jackets. So I said needles can go through a lot of different material, leather, but just check out make sure you change your needles so they won't get worn out or they won't break. If you break them, oh, we'll get another one. Needles are not expensive. I'm gonna show you about those too later, okay? And if you're doing patches, you will need this. It's called twill. Okay, you get this from Joann fabric. This is like a thick fabric. It's not stretchy. It's really the thickest. I mean, I say it's the thickest fabric, but it's the good fabric to use when you're doing patches. Okay, like I said, it's this extra twill. I'm sorry, this is not twill. This is duck fabric. Okay, this is what I use for my patches. This is a very thick fabric. It's thicker than cotton and it doesn't stretch. Okay, I love using duck fabric. You can get this from Hobby Lobby, Joann Fabrics. And it's really, and I got this I get it in yards, and you just cut it to the size you want it. And I'll show you that too also. It's just really sturdy and strong for your patches, but you can also use felt for your patches. But I prefer to use duck fabric. There's also, okay, let me show y'all. There's also sheets you can buy. Now all the links are below where I buy mine. A lot of stuff I get from Amazon. But there's also sheets you can use, so you don't have to worry about using it. If you don't want the roll, you can buy sheets of stabilizer. This is a cutaway. No, let me see. No, this is a tearaway. It's a tearaway stabilizer, and this, I think it's like a, let me see what size this is. It's probably, I mean, it's big enough to fit like your 4x4s, your 5x5s, okay? But if you have bigger hoops, you can't buy this size because it's not gonna fit, so it's better. That's why I really like the rolls, because you can cut it the size you want. Some of these might not, this size might not fit all your hoops, okay? And you also have the embroidery foam, okay? It's like puff vinyl. You can basically embroider in this and then make your embroidery pop. I have not used this. I just bought this, and I got the link on Amazon. I can show you that. I can show you where I got this from too. The link is below. And I have not used it yet, but I've seen some videos about how to use the foam embroidery, so I'm gonna try to use that soon, okay? But now let's talk about the tools we need when we're embroidering. These scissors are called the curved scissors, and see how they're curved a little bit, like right here, you see how they curve? Because you can be able to cut thread. See how it's not flat, it curves, so you won't cut your stitch. So these are good. These are called curved scissors, Amazon, the link is below. These are called duck scissors, so when you're doing applique, you won't cut your fabric, okay? So this is called duck fabric. It's like a duck mouth, see? Which way? This way. This is duck scissors. And you also would need, these are the longer scissors when you do applique, so you want your hands, because you sometimes, when we do applique, you still have your fabric on the hoop. And it's hard to get your hand real close to the hoop, so you can use this because it's longer. I love these scissors. I love it, because you got to cut fabric and around the edges. You got to do a lot when you do applique. If you want to learn how to do applique, I have a video below this video to show you how to do applique. And these are some straight scissors, okay? You're gonna need your thread. I'm gonna show you how to thread in a minute. It's on the wall. I have a whole lot of thread. I get most of my thread from Madeira, or you can get it from Amazon. Thread is thread. As long as it's polyester thread, it's fine, okay? You're gonna need bobbin thread. Now these right here is magnetic thread. I get these from Amazon also, it's linked below. But you can tell it's magnetic. Right here is the black part, so it's magnet on the bottom, on the back of it, and I use this for my 10 needle and my 6 needle, the magnetic thread. But my regular my other 2 1 needles, I just use regular embroidery bobbin thread, okay? So make sure you use embroidery bobbin thread for your machines, and make sure you use embroidery polyester thread for your the top thread, okay? Also, you might need some tweezers if you have a 6 needle machine or a 10 needle machine. This is really good to use tweezers when you're trying to thread your needle, okay? Okay, that's basically, I hope I didn't forget anything. No, I didn't forget anything, but I will show you. I have the hoops that I haven't showed you yet, because my hoops go to, it's different type of hoops to go to different machines. So first, right now, I'm going to show you the machine, then I'm going to show you the hoops to go with that machine, okay? Let's go. Okay, let me show you my first baby. This is the first machine that I bought, okay? This is the Brothers PE800. Sorry about the light, y'all. It's kind of dark over here. Brothers PE800. It's the 1 liter machine. It's the first one I bought. When I first bought this, it was at Walmart. It's only $500, y'all. But now, that was right when COVID hit. I got this machine because like COVID was hitting. COVID was alive, and my job had closed, and I'm like, I'm bored. What can I do to make some money and just to stay busy? So I said, let me just start crafting again. This when I started my YouTube channel, okay? And it was really big around COVID because everybody was at home trying to figure out how to run a business or make some money while their real jobs were closed, right? So this is the PE800, and it's a Brothers. All three of my machines I'm showing you today are Brothers, okay? Made by Brothers. I love Brothers. I got this from Walmart with like $500, and it's a wonderful. It's the beast, okay? This thing can go, okay? It goes. And I have not even got this. I have not had this service at all, okay? This thing is a beast. So this is basically how it looks. You basically put the thread right here, and then you thread it. You thread this just like a regular sewing machine. And this is where the bobbin goes. And this is the screen right here. The screen is smaller than the other machine I'm gonna show you. But this is a 1 liter machine, and this is the screen. And basically you just have the machine here, the screen right here, and you push the button right here because you have to have a flash drive to go in here because this is where all your images at. Basically you use Embroiderings, and I can show you the Embroiderings too on this video. Use the Embroiderings, and you basically download your file on this flash drive. You put it in the machine, and you push this button right here, and then it pop up all the different images. I'm gonna show you that in a minute. It takes a little while because I have a lot of images on here. Okay, this is the machine, how big it is. And while it's loading up, I'm gonna show you the hoops that it goes in the machine, okay? So for the Brother PE800, this is the 4x4 hoop, okay? And I'm gonna show you how big it is on the table. The 4x4 hoop is basically a 4x4 hoop. And this, for the Brothers, it's like the little clips. It's like two. You got to basically clip this in, these two clips on this right here. See those little clips right here? I can show y'all. So you just basically slide this in here like this. And you just snap it in there. It just snaps in there, okay? So that's how that works. This one right here is a 5x7 hoop, okay? The 5x7 hoop I use a lot for you can make like kids shirts. You can make a bigger shirt too, but it's gonna be small. Like it's not gonna be that. It could be like a chest print, or you can it's not gonna be a big image. But 5x7 can get you right for some words, probably a small picture, but it's gonna be small, okay? The 4x4 hoops I use a lot for my patches, but I also have 5x5 patches also. But the 4x4 hoops is really for like infant shirts and stuff like that. See how the difference between these two hoops are when you put them together? Okay, those are different sizes. Okay, this is how it looks. And put it together, side by side. This is how it looks. Okay. So it's a 4x4 and a 5x7. I've done back of jean jackets with this 5x7. I did adult hoodies with this jacket too. But like I said, with this, I've also done adult hoodies with this one. But like I said, it's gonna be smaller. And I've done kids stuff. I did towels. I've done a lot of different things with this, key fobs with this one. Okay, 4x4. And then this one, this one right here is big, y'all. This is big. This is called the repositional hoop. And compared to the 5x7 and the 4x4, this is the size of it right here. The repositional hoop, no, you cannot print, you cannot stitch out nothing this big at one time, okay? You basically have to put this on the machine, right? Put it in the machine, and then you print out an image. Then you got to basically unhoop it. And you can basically do another image and then put it on the bottom. So you can do like 2 images in this, but you can't do one big image on this. Okay, one big stitch. You could do 2 of them at a time, 2 of them, but you got to basically hoop it and hoop back in. I think I've done a video on how to use the repositioner hoop. If I didn't, let me know and I can show you what I mean by this. Basically, like you can put like a image of like a lady face on the top, and then you basically bring this, you stitch the whole lady face, right? And then you bring it back, and then you put it on the bottom of this repositioner hoop, and then you could be able to put like words or something on there, okay? But see how narrow it's gonna be? It's gonna be long and narrow like this. You can't go wide, like it won't go this way on your shirt. It won't go wide like that. It has to be like this. It has to go long and narrow like this, okay? So like I said, you can have two different images on here. It's kind of hard to explain it, but you can do like a face, or you can do like the symbol, and you can do some words on the bottom, a quote or something, okay? Okay, so this is how the images look on this machine, okay? So you basically can scroll through. I have so many different images on here, okay? I have all kind of images. Let me just show y'all. It can hold so much, whatever's on your flash drive, okay? I have Kobe, different things on here, words and stuff like that. Let me see if you can see. Different things. You can't really see it, but then after you find out what you're looking for, you just push it, and then you push what hoop you want right here. Just say this is a 5x7 hoop, and this is the 4x4. I mean this is the 4x4 hoop. It's a 5x7 hoop. Okay, so see how big it is. Then you push set. See how big it is. This is applique. It's a lady with an afro, and then it says savage. But you see the afro part is all white. I could put fabric in that, and I'm gonna show you. I don't think I have a picture to show you how it looks. You know, I don't think I have a patch to show you how it looks. But this is how you put fabric. You can put any type of fabric in here you want in her afro. But I do have it on my website if you want to see it on my Etsy page. I do have these a lot. I do a lot of these, especially when it comes with, I can put like different fabric for sports fabric. I've done it on my website. Oh my goodness, people love it. I could put like the I'm gonna show you. I can basically put this fabric inside her hair, and it'll say Stillers on there, right? That'd be on her hair. The fabric would be right here. And then I put Savage, which the colors are the Stiller colors, and people love this. People love it, okay? This is a sellout, okay? I sell out a lot of those. So you can basically push that. That's how it looks. And then you go ahead and push Edit. And then you push Embroider. And then now it has the little, it still has the image right here. And then you have all the colors you want to use. This right here, this image just has 37 minutes. It's 21 thread changes. Okay, and this is the thread counts. Okay, and this is the first image right here. It's going to be the outline of her her hair, and it keeps on going until it's done. So it has all these colors you got to do to tell you what color you use and how long it's going to take. So right here, this is yellow. It's going to take 4 minutes. I mean, it's the color 4 yellow, and it's going to take 1 minute. The next color is black. It's going to take 6 minutes, and so on. Okay. And just tell you how it keeps on going after it goes, and you just basically have to cut. The difference between the 6 needle and the 1 needle is you got to change your thread every time it stops. It stops right here on this yellow. Then you got to change it to black. Then you got to change it back to yellow. Then you got to change it to white. So that's the reason why people like to go to their 6 needle, because you got to worry about changing the colors. Okay, you can put 6 colors in your 6 needle and be done with it. But with this one, you have to change your color every time that the color change. Okay. So again, this is the Brothers PE800, okay, 1 needle machine. I showed you the hoops. It only has 2 hoops it comes with. Then you can also buy a repositional hoop, and you can get that from Amazon, okay? 4x4, 5x7, and then a repositional hoop. You can get that separately. And then you get your needles, 7-11 needles, and then you get your bobbin thread, okay? You need your fabric, your stabilizer, and you'll cut your scissors, and you'll be done. But like I said, and then if you're going to do patches, you need to get your twill fabric, okay? Or your duck fabric, okay? And you need a flash drive to put your images in there, okay? So let's go on to the next one. This machine is called the Brothers NQ1600E. The reason why I bought this machine, because this machine has bigger hoops, okay? I was like, oh my God, this hoop, I love this machine right here, but I want to print out I want to stitch out bigger things, bigger items. One more thing before I get to this one. You can use these big threads, okay? This machine is only, right here is only for the small thread. You basically slide the thread right here and you thread it. I mean, then you use it, okay? But you can also use the big thread by getting this thread spool, and you just put the thread on the spool right here, let it sit right here, and then you put the thread through here, and then you thread it. I just thread it right through here, and it can go right under here, and you thread it. So you need one thread. You can't use both. You gotta use this one or this one. Switch it out whenever you want. So this is how this one's set up, okay? You can use the big thread, which lasts. I buy the big thread because it lasts longer. And plus, I got 6 needles that, you know, this is what you use for your 6 needles. But you can also use this for your 6 needles also. But like I said, the big thread, of course, it lasts longer. So that's why I got the big spill of thread, okay? Here's my thread. Here's all my other thread, okay? Yes, I have a lot of thread because you need your colors, y'all. You need your colors, okay? So this one is the bigger machine because this one have a 6x9 hoop, okay? So this one has a 4x4 and a 5x7. This one has a 4x4, 5x7, and a 6x9. Okay, I'll show you that in a minute. And this screen is bigger. As you can see, this machine is a little bit bigger because it's a bigger hoop compared to this arm. It's smaller. This screen is smaller compared to this screen. It's a little wider because it's a bigger machine, but it's still a 1-needle machine. This one right here cuts your stitches for you, like your back stitches. This one doesn't, so you got to cut a lot more on this one. So this, the only thing is difference between this one is a bigger hoop, and it also cuts your stitch. As far as I really can't explain it to you, but a lot of times when you get done stitching, you got to cut a lot of stitches because sometimes it connects. Like when you threading and you got to go to the next thread, it's gonna keep on threading. So you got to cut that. So it's not bad. It's okay to do that. It's just what it is. So this screen is big. So this is also, you need to keep. It's the same thing you need. It's the same thing you need for this one. It's the same thing you need for this one. But like I said, it's just a bigger hoop. And his brothers use basically use the file you use for brothers machines is DST, okay? DTS files. Is it DST? There's certain files you have to use for brother machines. And I'm pretty sure it's DTS. I'll let you know in a minute. I got to look at my machine. But see how it's the same way, the same thing you use. It's colorful. Everything looks good. It's the same, but it's just a bigger screen, which is good. You can see it better. But this screen is not bad. I mean, it's still good. You can still see it. I wear glasses. I still can see. So let me just show you an image that I have. This is Kobe Bryant. No, this is LeBron James. He said it. And look how big that image is. Okay. This is, and then here's the hoops right here. It tells you. It comes with a smaller hoop too, but I really don't use it. You can use it for like, I don't know, really small, tiny hoop. I can show you that in a minute. But this is the 4x4, which is not highlighted. And then this is the 5x7 and it's 6x9. It's the same way. It looks the same. It's the same on the other machine, okay? And you go to edit, embroider, and it tells you different colors and stuff. It tells you start with this. This is the first stitch. And then they keep on going to different colors, tell you how long it's going to take, okay? And the bigger the design is, the more time it's going to take. It takes us 91 minutes to do this one. It takes 91 minutes to do this patch. Okay? And these patches last. They're really long. I'm going to show y'all some patches that I already made, okay? This is the machine for this one. I'm going to show you the hoops for this machine. Forgive me, my hoops are very dirty because I do use, it's also, I forgot to tell y'all about, there is some spray adhesive that you can use when you're trying to do different things. So that's why mine is so dirty, because of the spray, okay? So if you want to, I don't use spray anymore because I'm going to show you the difference between floating and hooping too in a minute. I'm going to show you that too. This is the 4x4. It's the same size as the other one, but it looks different because in this machine you slide it. Let me show you. This machine, you slide the hoop in here, which is much easier. The other one, you snap it. This one, you slide it, okay? You slide it in, slide it out, okay? Same for this one. This is the 5x7, okay? And this is the 6x10. And it's, oh my God, I love to show you because you can, it's hard to hoop, but you can hoop a hoodie this way. You can do a hoodie this way. But it's just the way you gotta really ball that thing. You gotta really ball that hoodie inside of your machine so it won't get caught. I got a video on show you how to do that, okay? 5x7 and 4x4. So this machine comes with all 3 of these hoops, okay? Alrighty. Now I'm gonna show you how to hoop. Well, no, I'm not. Okay, so let's go to the next machine, okay? This is my big baby, okay? This is the Entrepreneur 6 Plus PR670E. Look at this screen. And look at that. It's 6 threads. You don't have to worry about changing your thread. If you got 6 threads, you can do a whole image with that. Or you can change if you want to. But it's a lot to do when you're changing it, okay? There's videos on YouTube to show you how to change a thread. I do not have a video on how to change the thread because it's tedious and you gotta be able to see. So this is how it looks. The thread comes through there. The bobbin thread goes in here, okay? And your basically your hoops go right here on these bars right here. Look at this big old screen. Beautiful. So we also have a flash drive. You just go ahead and click on this. And all my images on here, okay? And see how big. Let me show you one image. I just push the image. See how that is? It's big. It's dark in this room. I'm sorry, y'all. That's the image. You can flip it. You can do it however you want to do it. Okay, and then you can put down what size you want, what hoop you want to use. See, all these hoops is right here on top. But I do not use the regular hoops for this machine. But let me just tell you this. If you want to see some images of how I embroider with this machine, check out my videos. But I don't use my regular hoops for this. I use mighty hoops. So I'm going to show you that right now. But before I flip my camera to show you the hoops, I'm going to show you the accessories to go with the mighty hoops. This is called the Hoop Master, where you can be doing right and left chest embroidery. This is for adult shirts. Okay, this one is sold separately. You can get this from Mighty Hoop. Okay, this one right here is the infant station. You can basically hoop different things. You can use this piece with this, the Mighty Hoop that goes with it. This is called the freestyle. You basically put this on top of this to use this. You can use this one on here, but you can also use this over here. Okay, but I don't have a video on how to use these yet. But let me know if you want to see me do some videos about with the Mighty Hoop Freestyle, the Mighty Hoop Infant Station, and the Mighty Hoop Master. Okay. So now let me go ahead and switch my camera to me so I can show you the other hoops that I have for my 6-needle machine. And they're all Hoop Masters, which are magneted hoops for your embroidery machine. Okay, before I show you the Mighty Hoop, let me just show you how to hoop your hoop. So basically, this is the bottom of the hoop right here, which is the little thing on here. This is where you hook the hoop at on your machine. And this is the top of the hoop, okay? So basically, you're sandwiching your stabilizer on first. So you lay your stabilizer on. I'm going to lay it like this so you can see it. You lay your stabilizer. This is how you lay it down on the table. You put your stabilizer on first. Just cut it the size of your hoop. So it can basically, the stabilizer can come off of the hoop, okay? Let me just show you how to do it. I'm going to show you by using this big hoop right here. This is a 5x7 hoop. And this is already cut. I ain't had to worry about cutting. This is a cutaway. It's already cut. So see how much it comes off of the hoop? This would be a good a good size for this hoop, because you want it to come, you don't want it to be the exact size of the hoop, because if it is, it can still sink inside of the hoop. So you don't know about this size like this, okay? This is the back of the hoop, and it's the front of the hoop, okay? So then you do it like this, and then you put your fabric on top of this, okay? So you make your fabric the same size as your stabilizer, cut it the same size as your stabilizer, and then you sandwich it with the top of the hoop, okay? I'm gonna do that right now. I'm just gonna smash it in here. I can't do it while my phone is sitting on the table. You can't see me doing it, but I'm just smashing the hoop inside of it. And you just push it in there, and then you use this right here to tighten up to make it tight so it can stay. You have to make it tight. Hear that noise right there, that drum sound, and just screw this tight. And here you go. It's sandwiched in here already, okay? And this right here would be your stabilizer and your fabric, okay? This is when you call hoop it, okay? Hooping. But what if you want to do something and you don't want to hoop it because it's too thick, like a towel or something? You don't want to hoop it because it's too thick. You just basically, it's called floating. You can float your images. You can float it, your material on top of this. So I'm going to show you real quick what I mean by that. So basically, if I was going to embroider this right here, I would put this on top, right? And that's where that glue, that spray came from. You basically spray this right here with your spray adhesive, and then you put this on top on the bottom like this. And the spray adhesive would not show. It's not going to show on your fabric. and it sticks on here so it won't move, okay? People sometimes use pins. You can pin it, but it's sometimes the pin might get stuck in your needle, in your machine, it might get stuck in your machine, so you can spray it. So that's where that spray adhesive come. You can do the same thing with towels. You can even float regular material, okay? So this is how you do it. This is what it means when you float, and when you don't put the material under the hoop. You're floating it on top of the hoop with some spray. Or sometimes, like I said, when I do my patches, I float my material and I don't put any kind of spray on it. I just let it sit there because the fabric is longer. It's wider and it's not gonna move. Just hold it. Don't get your fingers caught, but it won't move. You got a big enough piece, okay? And then when you do applique, you can also do that too without using the spray adhesive. But sometimes you might need it. Depends on what you're doing. You might need that spray adhesive, okay? And this is what I'm saying. This is what I meant to say when I float. This is a piece of fabric that I use for my patches. This is how I do my patches. Basically, I put my stabilizer in the hoop, and I put the my duck fabric right here, and this is how I make sure I iron it. I make sure I iron it so there won't be no creases, because it can sometimes, if you it can cause like bunch. You don't want the bunch up, so I iron it, and I just lay it on here just like this, no spray. But when I first started doing it, I was spraying it because I didn't know what I was doing. But now I don't use no spray. I just lay it on here just like this, put it in the machine, and let it embroider just like this. And then when you take it out, it'll be stuck to it because it'll be stitched to this stabilizer, and you just cut it out, okay, with your scissors. So this is what you call when you call floating. This is how you float, okay. And then the other way I show you is how you hoop the fabric together with the hoop, okay. And that's called hooping. Let's see if I can do that real quick for you. I'm gonna hoop this. This is a big piece of paper. This is a big one. I don't want to cut it, but I'm just gonna hoop it, okay? I'm basically putting this on top of this. I unhooped it. Here's the bottom. Here's the top. Let me see if y'all can see this. Oh, you can't see it. Sorry. I'm just laying this on top of the frame, on top of the hoop. I'll just push it in. Sorry, y'all can't see it, but I'll show y'all when I'm done. Just pushing it. It's so easy. You just gotta push the to make it close. Snap in here. And see, after you just close it, then it's hooped. Okay, you got the stabilizer in the back and the material in the front. But like I said, you don't need all this. You can cut this off. Okay, just I don't want to mess this up, but you cut it to make it fit the hoop, to make sure it comes out the hoop. Okay, don't let it make it be the same size of the hoop. Okay. All right, I hope you understand that. Like I said, if you don't understand what I mean, it's a whole lot of videos on below this video to show you how to do all this stuff. I'm telling you, step by step, okay? So just, if you look below, you will see the name of the video. It say the hoodie, it say a towel, it say whatever, and it'll tell you step by step of how to hoop, how to change your thread, change your thread on your one needles, and they show you different things to do as far as doing hats and applique. Those videos are below this video, okay? One thing I forgot to tell you was one thing I forgot to show you was the heating bond. You need heating bond to put on the back of your patches. You need heating bond to put on the back of your patches. Basically, this was it sticks. It's the glue, and you basically when you get your patch, you'll basically put this on the back of the patch, and then when you get it and put it in your garments, you just heat iron it. You heat press it on your clothing, and that's how it sticks, okay? I'm about to show you some patches, okay? Ooh, all right. Before I show you the patches, I'm going to show you my Mighty Hoops. You can only use Mighty Hoops on multi-needle machines. You cannot use the Mighty Hoops on the 1-needle machine, okay? So you can use these Mighty Hoops on any 6-needle, 10-needle, or 12-needle. I think it's a 12-needle. But I have a 6-needle and a 10-needle, okay? So here's the Mighty Hoop. See how big these things are? I mean, you could do a 2X, okay? You could do blankets. You could do so many different things with these big old shirts, okay? I mean, with these big old, you could do so many images with these big old hoops, y'all. This right here is a, I gotta look for the size, 8 by 13. I use this a lot. See how big this is? I might not use it for my shirt, but I can use it for extra large, 2X, 3X. I would use this for big shirts like that, okay? And I probably have used this for my shirt. And I'm going to show you what I've used it for. I'm going to show you. I think I have used this for a shirt. Again, these are called Mighty Hoops. This one right here is brand new. I just got this. This is a sleeve. This is for your sleeves. I got a video on show you how to do this for the sleeve. I did a mom hoodie, and I put like the kids' names on the sleeve, so you can check this out. This size is a 9x14, so it fits perfectly on an arm sleeve. Okay. This one is a 6x9, which you only can use it this way. You cannot turn it this way. You're gonna use it this way, okay? This is how big it look on me. I'm a size medium, okay? My shirts is the medium, so I use this also. But I use this a lot on kids' shirts because when you're doing like, you can do like an image for a kid, like a car, and then their name on the bottom. So this is a good size for a kid's, a toddler shirts, and probably all the way to size. Kid size shirts will be good for this, okay? Also, you can use blankets and stuff. You can use a lot of different things. Just not shirts. You can do different materials. Blankets, towels with that one. With all three. With both of the ones I just showed you, you can do blankets and towels. This one right here is more boxier, which is good because this is good for bigger kids. This could be for toddlers too, depends on what you're doing. Toddlers, and I've done this for my shirt too because if I want a face on it in my shirt, so like that I don't want no name on it, I can do my face, like a picture of a face or any kind of images. Okay, it don't have to be a face; it could be any kind of image. Flowers, a lion. I did a jean jacket for my daughter and put a lion on the back of it, and it was beautiful. Okay, stitching is so pretty when you stitching images out. Okay, so this is for this size is 7x7. Okay, 7x7. Can do a lot of different things with this magnetic hoop. I'll show you how hoop and everything with these hoops. Okay. This right here is a 4x4. This is really good for infants, bodysuits, onesies. Really good for infant shirts. Okay, or patches. But the reason why I forgot to tell you, the reason why I like to use I use this big hoop right here. This hoop right here, I can use this hoop and make more than one patch. It depends on what size if I got a 4x4 patch, I could probably make 3 of those. 5x7, I can make 2 of them. So this hoop right here is the one I showed you before. It is an 8x10, and you can do multi patches in that, okay? In the same hoop. I have one more to show you. This is the 8x9, okay? 8x9 hoop. This is good for women's shirts too, you know, towels, whatever, okay? But this is a big size hoop for big images. It's more square, more boxier, okay? Compared to the other 8x10, is more longer, okay? Let me show you. This is the 8x10, and this is the 8x9. So you could just do different images. If you got something long, like this one right here is good for like if you got a quote and you have a large quote that want to go across the shirt, that'd be nice, okay? But you would not use this for a small shirt or a kid shirt because it's too big. It's way too big. So the image would be too big. Depends on what you're doing. Depends on what you're doing. I mean, I can't say what you ain't gonna use it for. You probably use it for. You can do whatever you want. It's your machine. So when I say magnetic, these things are strong. So watch your fingers because they will snap it. So basically, to get them loose, you gotta pull it like this. Okay, this is the back. It's the front, and I don't want to snap it together because my hand's gonna get snapped. And you just basically drop it, really drop it on here because it will snap. You'll hear it. Watch this. Them things, it's strong. Ah! So yeah, this is Mighty Hoops. Okay, I love them. Like I said, I don't even use the regular hoops on my machine. I use the Mighty Hoops. Okay. Okay, let's see what I forgot to tell you. Let me look at my notes and see what I gotta tell you. Okay, let me make sure I tell you everything. Like I said, I have the PE 800. I also have the Innovis. Let me recap what I just went through. Okay, I have the PE8P. Let me recap what I just showed you today, y'all. I have the PE. I'm looking at the machine PE 800 that has a 4x4 hoop and a 5x7 hoop. Okay, you can also get the repositional hoop. You get that from Amazon. Okay. I have videos on showing you how I use that machine. And the second one I showed you, it came with a bigger hoop, which is a 6x9. So it comes with a 4x4, a 5x7, and a 6x9. And that is called the Innovis, INNOVIS. And that's the brothers also. And it is a NQ1600E. Okay, the reason why I got that one because it has a bigger hoop. Okay. Then I have also my 10 needle. Also have a 6 needle, and that is a Brothers Entrepreneur PR670E. Okay, I got that from one of my you probably want to know where I got that from. I got both of the bigger 1 needle and my 6 needle from a local sewing repair shop. They sell and repair sewing machines and embroidery machines. I got that from my local store in my in my hometown. And I got the Brothers from Walmart for like $500, way more now. So the Walmart, when I bought these machines, the Walmart one, the P800, I'm sorry, the PE600, the PE800 was $500, maybe $600. The other one I showed you, the Innovis with the 6x9 hoop, that was probably about $1,200. And then I can't tell you how much this one is. I can't remember how much this machine is. A couple $1,000 for the 6 needle. I'm not sure, but just check it out, and you can get that too. And of course, I got the Coma. I don't have it with me. Those thousands. Been investing, really big investments, y'all. So you better use the machines. So let me see. Let me check my notes, see what I didn't tell y'all. Okay, I told you about the machines. There's also so everything I told you about today is in my video below. Okay, I will show you. Basically, after you finish watching the video, go and click on the links below. They're all my Amazon links. I appreciate you purchase from my Amazon store. There's no cost from you, but I will get a certain percentage off of that with no extra cost from you. But I just let you know that I appreciate you're doing business with me, okay? And I think that's it. No, it's not. I gotta show you my patches, y'all. Like I said, I love doing patches. So I'm gonna show y'all a few of these patches that I've made with these machines. And these every machine patch I show you, I'm gonna tell you what machine I use it off of, okay? This is a big one. This is from my 6 needle machine. And I think I use this one. So this is big, okay? So that goes with that. This is the same one, but this is a different size. This is a 6x9, this is a 5x7, okay? That's personal. I just made that for someone that they gave me the image. I do not digitize, okay? What I do, I go to fiverr.com and I go to this a lady, she digitizes my everything. So you check out fiverr.com, okay? And like I said, I use embroidery software. The links below. Also use embroidery. It's like, I don't know how much it is, but it is a fee for the software. I can't remember how much it is. I'm so sorry. But just Google embroidery software for embroidery. I'm sorry. Embroiderings. It's under the link too. Okay. In the comments. My first patch. Isn't that cute? This is. I'm just gonna show y'all real quick. This is 6x9, and that was made with the 1 needle. All these can be made with 1 needle or 6 needle. 5x7 hoop, 5x7 hoop. This is probably a 5x7 too. Yeah, this is 5x7 hoop. This is 4x4 hoop, 5x7 hoop, 5x7 hoop, Nipsey, Tupac, 4x4, Muhammad Ali, 5x7, Snoop Dogg, 5x7, and you can see how I have this is how it looks when the heating bottom is in the back of it, okay? And basically what happens is, this is the heating bottom, then I already pressed it on here so to stay, and then when the customer get it, they just pull it off, and then this is it'll be sticky after they put the heat on there. So they get this, they pull this off, put this on their garment, and then it'll stick on the garment, okay? This is how it looks when I send it to you. If you buy a patch from me, this is how it looks. The only thing you gotta do when you get it is put some heat on it. Use iron or heat press, okay? That's how it looks. 5x7. I think it's a 5x7. 5x7. This is so nice. I'm gonna show y'all some of them. I'm gonna show y'all the appliques too when I get to some appliques. These are 4x4s. Right here is applique. Okay, so basically when you're stitching, applique is when you're stitching the fabric into the, this is yellow fabric right here. This is not stitch. This is fabric. This is also brown fabric. Her face is brown fabric. Her hair is black fabric. The only thing that's stitched on here is this right here. This is stitch. This is thread. Her lips is thread. Her necklace is thread. But their skin, her eyes, everything, her lip, everything is thread. But the hair, the skin, and the shirt, her dress is all fabric. Can you tell? You can tell the difference between fabric and stitch. So see how you can see this is stitch. The hair is stitch. Because you can see the thread. That's all thread. Her face is thread. But this is not. Her face is, you can see the fabric. That's brown fabric. It's neat. Isn't that neat, y'all? Isn't that neat? Okay. And this is also fabric. Her hair is not fabric. See how this is black fabric, right? This is black thread right here. You can tell the thread. And this is fabric. Black fabric. Brown fabric. And this is right here is African fabric that I found. And I just put that in there. Okay, these are all patches. I could put the glue on the back, and you could put this on your kids' jackets, hoodies, whatever. But you're not gonna make it small and put in your kids' shoes. Okay? You can put this on your kids' shoes, like the Converses and stuff. This is what I was telling you about. These are both in applique. This is African fabric. This is stitch right here. Her face is stitch. Her hair is stitch. All this is stitch right here, but this is fabric. And I also sell all these images you see. I make all these on my website, so you can buy these on my website, okay? And I can ship them to you. So this is all. This is fabric, and this is the thinner ones I was telling you about. This is thinner fabric, and I can make different fabric for your different teams that you like. So that's stitched into her shirt. It's another applique. This is also African fabric for the boys. This one right here is on my kids' Etsy page. It's called A Ray of Sunshine. So all the kids one you see is on A Ray of Sunshine. All my adult ones is on Charminggal Boutique. The links are below. I love making patches, y'all. 4x4. All that stitching, y'all. Look at how pretty. Look at how it looks. How detailed that is. This is also 5x7. 5x7. This is all stitch. This is all stitched 5x7. When you could, like I said, I can do all these on both machines. One needle machines. You got just basically switch the thread. So you'll switch the thread black, brown, pink, pink. So it's like 4 different thread changes. In white, so it's probably about 5 different thread changes. This is all one. Oh, look at that! It's so pretty. Look at that melanin. Fabric. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not saying fabric. All this is thread. All this what I've been showing you is all thread. I'll let you know there's fabric on it. These are all thread, okay? I'm sorry if I said fabric before. This is a thread. This is fabric. This is like a little I made this. It's like a coaster. You can put, it's like a cup holder. You can put leg cups on here. Okay. Because I use felt on the back of this. And this is like, you can just use this for like a cup holder or something like this. This is the applique, which is fabric right here. Her jacket is fabric. The only thing that's fabric is, which is felt. Is that felt? If I'm saying this right, it might be felt. It's a thicker type of fabric. Yes, felt. Okay, because it make it like it's a thick jacket. That's why it's thicker fabric for that. This is blue jean fabric. It looks like that. It's the light messing it up. It's like a little wrinkle in here. This is old. It's an old patch. It's really old. But you see how this kind of bulking. It's kind of bulky. It's like, see, that's why I don't use jean fabric. When I first got my machines, I was just trying different things, so I would not use jean fabric because look, see how it's gathering up. Okay, so I wouldn't use jean fabric. I thought jean fabric would be strong enough, but it's not. Use duck fabric. This is all on thread. I just made my grandson a Mickey Mouse jacket. Okay. All fabric. Sorry, all thread, all thread, all thread. I think that's all I want to show y'all today. I got so many I can show y'all, but I don't want to keep on wasting y'all time. But I have a lot to show you. And I can also do like little, like this is my daycare. I have my daycare. I close it now though. This is like a little patch I made for my daycare. Okay, and that's it, y'all. All these are on my website, so if you like any of these patches, I can ship them to you, and you can heat press them to whatever item you want to heat press them to. If you don't see it on my website, just inbox me and I can figure out why you don't see it. Okay. All right, so now let me show you and put some of these patches away so it won't be in my way. I'm going to show you a couple of items that I've done. Okay. I've done, I'm going to show you a jean jacket that I've done and 2 hoodies. And like I said, this jacket and hoodies that I'm going to show you, they are on my YouTube channel, so check those out. The links are below. And you can show you step by step on how I did the hoodies and the jean jacket, okay? Okay, here's a jean jacket, and basically what I did with this, this is my clothing line, Top Notch Status, and on top of that, on the top it says Top Notch Status. That's vinyl, okay? That's vinyl, but then on the bottom right here is the patch. I just put it on there. This is my jacket. So look, yeah, I did that. I made the patch, then I he pressed it on the shirt, on the jean jacket. And what I also do too, I don't know if I did this one, but I usually take my I didn't do this one because it really did really well. Sometimes you can take your sewing machine and then just stitch around it so it can stay. This one did really well. Okay, so Top Notch Status on the top with this is all vinyl, black vinyl, heat press vinyl, heat transfer vinyl, and then on the bottom is just the patch. My jacket. Okay, this is how I look in the front. I didn't do anything in the front. Okay, that's my jacket for me. Just another jacket that I've done, and now let me see. I did this one on that one hoop, the big hoop, 8x10 hoop, and it's wrinkled because I just got the washing machine, but this is Top Notch Status. Okay, and let me show you. I used the tearaway on here. Okay, so this is how it looks on the back of the jackets when you do use tearaway. So if I would have used cutaway, the cutaway would have been all around here. All around, it would have been a whole sheet of tearaway. Would have been there. You just cut it around like a box, so it would have been looking like a big old box. Okay, but the cutaway, but the tearaway, you can just tear it off. See, right? Look, let me show you right now. You tear it off, and it comes right off. Okay, so you just tear it, rip it off, and it comes right off. And it's okay to use tearaway for jackets. Like I said, more and more you wash it, it's still okay because it's stitched real good. Jean jackets are good, so the stitches ain't gonna mess up. And I'm still tearing this off, and even though I didn't wash this jacket, I can still tear some tearaway off. So this is how it looks if you use tearaway. You have little, but if you use cutaway, it'll be a big old box to the back of your clothing, okay? Which is okay. That's when you use that cover stitch to cover it so it won't itch your skin, okay? Okay, this is a hoodie that I did, and this stretches. So yes, I use cutaway. So I'm gonna show you how it looks when you use cutaway. So this is a hoodie. Is that straight? Yeah. Okay, I made this, and I'm gonna show you how the inside of it look when you use cutaway. Okay, this is what I mean. Okay. This is cutaway. I'm sorry about the string. This is cutaway, and this is how it looks. You see how it's a box? You cut it around the whole image, okay? And the cutaway is soft. It's not scratchy. And I thought cutaway would be hard because I washed it. So this hoodie is old. So now that I washed it so many times, it's like the same. It feels so soft. It feels like the shirt. And this is my hoodie, but I could have cut it shorter. I could have cut all this like this closer, but I didn't. It's my hoodie. But this feels soft, so it won't scratch you if you wash it a lot. But this was some thick stitch too. See how thick that is? It looks really good too. This stitch is really thick. But yeah, this is how it looks when you use cutaway. But if you would have used tear away, you better tear all this off, and you would have seen this how it looked like the jacket I just showed you. Okay, so this is really some good. This is really some thick stitch. Sometimes you might not have thick stitch like this, but this is like a bold, thick stitch. Okay, see how thick that is. Okay, and my last hoodie I want to show you is this one. Okay, I left it on the hanger. You see it better. I am fearfully and wonderfully made. And I also use cutaway on this too. Okay. Alrighty, y'all. I think that is it. I showed you my 3 machines. I showed you what materials to use and what tools to use. I also showed you some patches that I made. I also showed you the hoops that I've used and the mighty stations that I purchased that I haven't used yet. I have used it, but I haven't did a video on it. Okay. Sorry if my camera is shaking. But let me know what you want to see next. Let me know if you want me to do some embroidery. I have so many videos on patches, so I won't be doing no more patches videos soon because I have so many. I have like 6 videos on how to do patches. I have like 2 videos on how to do applique. So check the links below. Like I said, to make it easy for you so you don't have to go searching for the videos, I'm going to put all the links to the videos below this video, so you can just go ahead and binge watch them. You know, you can save them and you can watch them later onto your into your YouTube channel. Just push save, share it if you want to, and just share them with your friends. But please hit that like button, hit that red button to be notified when I do new videos. Go ahead and hit that bell so you can be notified when I do new videos. And I think that's it, y'all. I think I told y'all. If I missed anything, y'all, any of my embroiderers, if I missed anything, let me know. And like I said, you when you do applique, you basically have to just heat press the different fabrics on it, and then you don't use the heat and bind hole. This is the extra hole you use that I put on the back of my patches, but you use the heat and bind ultra light when you're doing applique. Like I said, I have videos on show you how to do that also, so check those videos out. Okay? Until next time, be blessed. Bye.